Hey everyone, Mike the handy homeowner here, and I've talked before about this Milwaukee Autolock tape measure that doesn't auto lock anymore. Let's see if we can fix it. Alright, so I see some screws down in here. Nice small Phillips screws. We're going to see if we can get this thing apart and fix this auto lock feature, or if it's something that we won't be able to do. One doesn't want to come out. All right. Nope, I feel like there's one more hiding. Doesn't quite want to come apart. Let's see if this is a long one. I thought this was probably just a shorty for that clip, and it was. So what am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one not out yet? Oh, it sure feels loose. All right, let's see if we can get that thing out of there. That's bizarre. Okay, there we go. See if we don't blow this thing up. I probably should put some safety glasses on, huh? Nope, there's the spring. Okay, let's hold that. Whew. That was definitely the part I was worried about, if that spring breaks loose in there. Okay, so how does this work? So basically, when you pull the tape measure out, this is supposed to spring back and hold it in place. But I guess eventually it wears out. Here's what I think we're going to do. First, let's stretch the spring. Is that on the camera? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're going to stretch out this spring and put it back together. I'll put it back in place anyway. I don't feel like that stretched it enough to make a difference, so hold on. If we're going to do it, let's just do it. All right. Put this end back in place. This might be the challenge. Let's see here. Maybe not a stubby. See, a stubby you can work with. The big one's hard to hold. There we go. Okay. Put that back in place, and it feels like it locked in. Let's see if this helped. Not really. So then the problem is more with the end of this thing. This is what's supposed to hold it in place. I guess, let me see if I can turn this camera, or turn the, maybe you don't see that from there. Okay, so here we go. Let me get that going. All right, so the way that works, it looks like, is when you pull this out, all right, these feet down there, down here, are supposed to hold this tape measure from coming back, but as you can see, no bueno. So if that's supposed to be the lock function, okay, maybe we can, okay. So what you can see is that thing pulls out with the tape, moves with the tape, and then locks in position, but it's not grabbing it. So we can probably do a few different things. I'll be honest, the spring is what's really freaking me out here, because that thing gets loose. We're never fixing nothing. Alright, so tried tightening the spring. That didn't seem to help much. I wonder if we can, it's kind of a rubbery foot. I wonder if we can just like bend it out. You know what might work is something like a heat gun, and then loosen that up. Let's see if we can clean this off at all. Maybe that's the problem, because it kind of feels rubbery, but so far I don't know. Just seems like it's not long enough to reach the thing. Oops, don't want to pull that off. That was here before. I got a nice mess on my workbench. Come on now. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Well, tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'll try to zoom in later. I'm going to notch away part of this post that blocks that thing from moving back to hold the tape. How am I going to do that? I know how I'm going to do that. Check this out. See this tool right here? I just got this, and with that little grinding wheel, well, grinding in, that could be the ticket. So let's check this out. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold on to this thing, and just so it doesn't spring out. Alright, got a battery right here. We'll talk about this another day, but this thing's pretty cool. Little portable Dremel type tool, rotary tool. We'll call it a rotary. I know Dremel's the brand name. Alright, so okay, turn this on. Okay, so that post basically stops this arm from going back, and going back is how it has to move to hold the tape. So if we can get it to go back more, perhaps we can get it to hold this tape measure again. See, the thing is, I'm not worried about ruining it. You know why? It's already ruined. It doesn't work anyway. Okay, so that's not the only thing making it stop. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, we got some more room to play with. Let's buzz some more of that away. Alright. That thing is great. It's so much easier than a plug-in rotary tool. And I'll tell you what. I like the Ryobi batteries all being the same for the last 20 some years or more. That's why I have the stuff. Okay, here, let's try this again. So this comes out. Holy cow, no kidding, it actually just will not work. Oh. Well, it's working better, that's for sure. Maybe not. Oop, almost lost part of the spring there. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Let's try to put this back together. Hey, now. See if we can really test if it's any better. Tell you what though, getting that spring to stay put. Okay, I feel like we did it. At least got it back together, but nope. See this? Seriously. Alright. Still a piece of crap. Let's see if we can fix it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold that down with that. That's going to be easier. We're going to take this apart again. And we are going to do what? I don't know. These are little rubbery feet. You know what I think we'll do? We're going to heat that up with a heat gun and bend it back. So hold on one second here. Alright, I got a heat gun. And let me get a pair of pliers, because I'm going to hold that in my hand. Okay. Alright. Got a pair of channel locks, which is definitely overkill, but that's alright. Can't go wrong with a good old pair of channel locks. Okay. So I'm going to heat that up at the bend. I'm going to bend this back. Alright. Alright. That should be enough. Give it a little bend. Let's try a little bit more. Alright, I think that definitely moved it. Definitely moved it. Alright, so let's see if it helped though. I'm going to put that back in here. This goes over that pin. That goes in there, and that spring goes in there. See, this is already way more work than most people will do, I'll tell you that much. Is it worth it? I don't know. If it was the only one you had and you were on the job site, you can quickly do something to fix it. Maybe. Alright, just for fun though, let's put this whole thing back on. Because maybe it's fixed, but you know, since it's not together, it's not a completely fair assessment. Okay. Hey, look at that. It is fixed. Okay. It holds really well. As you can see. I'm not, well, maybe you can't see. I'm not holding it with my hand. I've got my other hand here, and it's... Alright, we did fix it. Woo! Let's put this back together. That was almost a little ridiculous though, huh? But that heat gun, moving some plastic, I like that. I've done that a few times with some different things. And, you know, something, I used it for one of the Ryobi vacuums, the little attachment that holds little curved things that hold the attachments, is what I mean to say, they weren't really tight enough on those attachments, and the attachments would fall off. So a little bit of a heat gun, just a few seconds, 5-6 seconds maybe, and then you try to bend, see how flexible that plastic is. You don't want to overdo it. But yeah, that worked out half decent. And I'll confirm it one more time here when we put this together. Okay, you ready? Is it holding? It's holding. All right, there you go. It's working great. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. Click like and subscribe. I'd say this thing works at least as good as it did when it was new. Make sure you don't let this slam back in, because it'll round out the holes that these rivets are on, and it won't quite measure right. But anyway, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.